Subtitles? Yes, English. Okay, hold on. Wait, let me fix something real quick, guys. Hold on. I messed up, guys. Alright. Why it's not letting me stream? I mean, watch my own stream. This guy, I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure everything's good, you know? Hold on, guys. This guy, I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure everything. Let me fix something. Hold on. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. Okay, we're good. Okay, so we're playing. I forgot the game called Stanley something. Mm. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I've played this before, so should I put yes? It's because I look you played this before. Alright, I'm gonna put yes. Until the computer is barely visible, like that. The current time? Okay, that's why doesn't it need that? Okay. 9. We're gonna say 9:13. It is 9:13 right now. Well, let me wait until it changes to 14 though. Hold on. So it can be exact time, you know? Hold on, hold on, hold on. 9:13. It didn't ask me this last time. I'm kind of confused. Maybe because I already played it, so maybe. There you go. That's strange. It didn't ask me last time. No accessibility settings can be access. Okay, thank you. I don't think we're gonna do anything with that though. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, yeah, we're playing the Ultra Deluxe version of this, so let's begin the game. Never the end is never the end. What the end is never.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
That's sad.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
What
Something
happened?
that would forever change Stanley. Something
What
he would
happened
never
to
quite
Stanley?
forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
What?
No one had showed up to give him instructions,
What?
call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
Yeah,
Shocked,
something
frozen
wrong.
solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. Oh, I'm Stanley. Alright, I forgot, I'm not gonna lie. I played this game before, but I low-key forgot what to do. Okay, I can crouch. Can I grab things? No. Okay. Can I go underneath the table? No. Is that what they needed the clock for? Just to literally say it's 9, what is that? 9:40. That's not even. What am I talking about? The clock is wrong. They needed me to do the clock for nothing?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Whoa.
What could it mean?
My
Stanley
door is
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No
Whoa.
matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh no. Where everybody at? What? I'm not even on a computer and it sounds like I'm typing like wait. I could just be like that's funny. Alright. Whoa. Where am I?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, I remember now. It's like if we could either listen to him or we don't have to listen to this guy. So what should we do? Should we listen to him or should we not listen to this guy? He said he opened the door to his left, but do I want to listen to him? I low-key don't. I'm not gonna lie, I low-key don't. I forgot why. We're gonna listen to him though, just for story purposes. We're gonna listen to him, right? Whoa.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker? Okay. How to solve it? Let's see. Let it ball up inside you. Well, I wasn't done reading it. Using slides to assure employees that everything's okay. Make sure everyone is unique. You most of all. Okay. Number of slides on this slide. Charts and slides. Slides. Okay. Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Well, please, no more charts. Please, oh my god. The boss appreciation minute. On your, okay, I'm not circle on top of 20 things you love most about your boss. Solving it, okay, I'm not listening to, okay, wait, fine, now I'll read it. If you ever find yourself in a conflict with another diligent, I don't even know how to read. Oh my god. What are your dreams for the future? Nature, success, transcend, lunch, travel, metamorphosis, clear skin, spring break, less air, football, plant. Tips for not getting fired. I need this. Talk less. Do unbelievable, amazing work at all the time, every day, with no expectation of promotion or recognition. I don't know what. Okay, here. Okay, let it bother you up. Take it out passive aggressive on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. That's funny. All right, let's go. So we read every single one of them basically. So what's this? So nobody's here, so I guess we are in the back rooms, no? Technically. We're in the back rooms. Technically, we
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I don't wanna. Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs. That's crazy though. You can like just be like, nah, I don't wanna do that. Alright. I thought the door was gonna lock. Exclusive executive bathroom. Oh, I can't open it. That's cool. Can I close it? Oh, that's interesting. Close. Okay, so I can open and close. That's cool. Because the boss knows that what... Wait. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss is suffered losses, then that's what the boss choose. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna close the door behind me. Okay, I can still. Well, I'm stuck now. Oh, maybe this game thinks I'm playing on a computer and that's why it makes the noises for the clicking. You can't jump. Okay. I just got a trophy saying I can't jump. Get your first trophy? I just got a trophy for getting a trophy.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
I low-key forgot what the pin was. I'm not gonna lie. What was the pin? 2845? I think that was the pin.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
Yeah,
Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
2845, okay. Well, I want to hear it, because apparently he has more dialogue. I want to see. I want to see, maybe he'll get mad, maybe he won't.
2845.
What's the code? What is the code? Let me think about it. Let me sit here and think about it. What could the code be?
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And
that's
Stanley
crazy.
got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
That's crazy. What? That's crazy. The door just opened by itself. That's crazy. They're calling you dumb, basically. Oh, they're calling me dumb, basically. No, they're calling Stanley dumb, actually. That's crazy. What is this? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Where am I? Oh, I can go up or down. Never mind, I can only go down. What was I gonna say? I'm not gonna lie. I played this game before, right? I played this game before, bro. But I low-key forgot.
Descending deeper into the
what
building,
it's about.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Whoa. Can we go back up? Do I want to go back up? Not really. Let's go.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh, that's looking scary. Okay, I'll walk straight ahead. Wait, escape? I don't... Oh, wait, I'm gonna get my mind control. I just realized. Okay, how about this? How about this, guys? I'm gonna follow the story now, and then maybe next time I will do another run where, like, I don't follow the story. How about that, yeah? Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm gonna get my mind controlled or something. I don't even know what's happening, man.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Wow. Whoa. Cameras. Okay, that's the only button I can do.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Wait, what was my number? Wait, what's my number? 426 or something? 4. Aha. Whoa, that's so cool. I don't know what my number was. Can I press this again? No, I can't. Alright, let's go. That's pretty cool though. Whoa.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Am I being controlled
No.
right now?
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own
will not
life
accept
in
it.
someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
Never.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I will never be controlled.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
This will never control anyone else. I will destroy this, Stanley said. Okay, so what I'm getting from this game is... Wait, system power... Danger. Okay, we're gonna turn it off. Whoa, what just happened?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the
I was already in the
immense
game. I thought it was
door
loading or
slowly
something.
Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
Is this
What
like the
other
Great
mysteries
Truman
did this
Show?
strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Whoa.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
Okay, I'm not
the
moving
feeling
this no
of
more.
liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Aww. Oh, I just beat the game! Okay, well that was the first run. I think I beat the game. Wait, did I beat the game? The clock is the same. 427, I was close. My number was close.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, I beat the game, Biddle. I don't know what's happening now.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I guess it just repeats itself. So now we're going to go to the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I don't want to stop there. Okay, I'm gonna just try to contradict everything he says. I'm gonna see. Maybe I can open some door. Okay. Okay. I guess I have to go in there. That's interesting, though.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Thank you.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Whoa, I'm not staying
But
in there.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's funny. He's so incredibly bad at following directions. Okay, I like this one. Do not jump off from the cargo while lift. Can I jump off?
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
Okay.
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Okay, do I not get a trophy from that or something? Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Well.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Wait, you think that's gonna take me back to where I was?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who's her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who? Alright, let's try to see if we can go up here. Okay. A door leading to nothing but void. I don't want to see the trophies. Maybe I can try to get all the trophies. That'll be cool. Okay, let's go in. Wow.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Okay, why does he sound like that? Should I pick it up, guys? Yes or no? Okay. Wait, is there such? Okay, I can't like save the game or anything like that. Okay, so I'm not gonna pick it up for now. I don't know. I'm not gonna pick it up. I'm already far into this. I'm not gonna pick it up. Let's see. Let me just stay here in this corner and think about life. Wait, do I have to pick it up? Is it gonna keep ringing? Because that's gonna get annoying. I think I might have to pick it up, guys. I think I might have to pick it up. Please, give me some dialogue now. Okay, I'm gonna have to pick it up. Fine, I'll pick it up. Wah. Wah.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
I'm okay.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Ah! She's right there, though. That's scary. Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Okay, fine, I'll go in. ¿Qué tú quieres, huh?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Don't look at me. Good morning, employee.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
No. No quiero. I don't want to press it. No quiero. No quiero.
Look at him there,
I pressed it by
pushing
accident.
buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
No, I don't want to press that. Move. Let me eat something at least. Fine,
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
No quiero. TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building
That's crazy. I think I know what's happening.
Off the face of the earth.
That's
The
actually
thought
crazy.
excited him terribly.
That's crazy. Notice how that turned into the clock? That's actually crazy. Press to spend time with the boys. I don't want to spend time with the boys. This is going to change into the desk I be. Oh my gosh. So this is another ending, I'm pretty sure.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
It's almost too wonderful to behold. Wait. Yeah, it's not letting me go that way. Okay.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Did he just tell us what is the ending for all of them? Did he just tell us what the ending for every single one of them is? Okay.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Okay.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Which life is the real one?
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, The next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Please press to question. Wait, what if I don't press nothing now? Wait, is that another ending? This is annoying, because then you're gonna have to, like, just be waiting. Alright, let me not press nothing. I'm just gonna watch the time go. What does that clock say? I don't know. Is it paired up with my, like, real life clock or no? Because right now it's 9:40, but it's not at 9 no more. Unless I don't know how to read the clock. Yeah, no, that's not 9 no more. Okay, fine, I'll press it. Just because it's empty, silence.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
Okay.
And I tried again. And
Please
Stanley
die.
pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Oh. What happened? Did I press a button? I should have been an ending though. Like, it should have given me something, man.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed
What
a memo.
if? New content.
Oh, new content?
Yeah.
What
I
does
saw
that
this
mean?
too. I don't know
New
what
content.
What does it mean? Hold on. Close? Can I go that way? Okay. New content. Hello. Bye-bye. Wow.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
You're
As you
welcome.
may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Wow.
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Right? Wait. Oh my god.
Is it broken?
I think
What's
so.
going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Wait.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Oh, it's behind me. Wait. Hold on. Does this mean I'm gonna have to redo this again? Man, this sucks. Wow.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Jump remaining. Oh, that's so cool. I can't. Look, I can jump now. That's cool. I want to see what. That's funny. I'm not jumping anymore. It's still counting me. I broke it. Dang.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
I'm with you on this one. Is that really it? Get us.
Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And if... Oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes.
Very good.
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Are you gonna close behind me? Let's see.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's trophies, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test trophy, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
It's called X
It's
now.
my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
It literally reset me by itself. I did not press anything. Oh. Wait, there is new content. Hold on. Oh, look. That's where we used to be. Now this is new content.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Wait, hold on. Wait, okay, I don't know if it's gonna save or if I'm gonna have to do that all over again, but oh yeah, we're not going in there. Okay, we're gonna go in the vent. We're just gonna follow this guy's directions again. Just cause I agree with him. Let's see. Okay.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret.
Oh,
take a look.
That's cool.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences
cool.
like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Oh, please. No. The memories on this one.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap PlayStation port? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Is that how I look? I don't remember. I remember that. Smile because it happened. The Stanley Parable demonstration. Unachievable. It is impossible to get this achievement. Don't play for 5 years. Go outside. What are these? Nominee? I'm not reading all this. I'm sorry. Wait. New video game releasing today. Los Angeles Times? Whoa. What's this? In loving memory of little Stanley. Oh, that's actually sad. No way I can just... Doesn't even let me sit down and look at the scenery. Come on now. Whoa. 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 Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm gonna let you guys listen to this for a little bit. Let me look at the trophies. There's 12 available.
Dans la mémoriso, où je me remémore les jours où je t'ai rencontré, mon amour. Mais ici, c'est aussi où je me souviens de la sortie de Stanley Parable.
Wait.
C'était en 2013, un très bon jeu vidéo. 2 mois après les journaux, mon amour. Rien de plus nostalgique que les prix du public qui reçut à l'IGF, mon amour.
I'm looking at these trophies and there's one that says don't play the Stanley Parable for 10 years. Settings of World Champion. Set all the settings in the slider menu. Hold on. Set all the settings in the menu. All the available numbers. Okay. 90. 10. Oh wait. And then, whoa. What was it again? I think it was a medium. Yeah, it was a medium. Okay. I don't know. I didn't get no trophy for that. I didn't get no trophy. Okay. I'm gonna figure out a way how to get every single trophy though. That's funny. Beat the game. Test trophy, ignore, I don't know. Welcome back, quit the game and then start it again. That's funny. Okay.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "We're so many games that aspire to be more than..."
What happened to the settings?
"And games end up less than any form of art. Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk.
Now, a lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Well, that's sad, ain't it? Okay. Whoa. Oh, I was stuck for a second. What is that? Oh, is that Mine? Okay, wait, there's Minecraft. That's cool. Is it just literally a Minecraft picture? Do they have other games here or no? I'm guessing. I don't know. That looks like Portal. I don't know. I'm sorry if it is. I don't know. They literally have a Minecraft reference here. That's pretty cool. Okay. Where are we? Okay. Whoa.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the PlayStation. Boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved friend. These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
I want to go to the series room. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I did not mean to cut you off, man. I did not mean to cut you off. I want to go to the series. Is there a way to get there? Alright. Okay. I did not mean to cut this guy off. Maybe I can go down here now. Oh yeah, I can. Alright.
Wait. Hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
What is down here? Let's see.
Oh no, oh God, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online storefront for computer games.
Wow.
I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Let's see.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Unfunny! That's how he sounded. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, well this is for sure new. I know that much. Let me in. It's raining. It's raining. Okay, what does this say?
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness.
Of course not.
This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Well, that's sad. Okay.
What's this one got to say?
You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
A skip button we shall have?
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no, until 245.
I won't skip them, just
But the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is.
God,
How many
guy is
billions left
annoying,
until
though.
so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say, the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no, until 245.
Wait, it repeated itself,
But
no?
the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say, the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your Greek gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite? You see, it could in fact be both of these things at once, that you are both making choices and not making choices, and that they are both affecting you and not affecting you at the same time by virtue of the fact that you both are and are not making them. Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their pressurized gas review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on how exactly pressurized gas works.
Perhaps that would have been a smart thing to check on before I went on about this whole exercise of making the skip button. Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is who runs... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room? I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window or something like that.
Oh my god, he's doing it again.
A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button, to go anywhere other than the skip button. There was a door here before, wasn't there? I swear there was. Where did it go? Can you maybe just ram your way through a wall? Is there any possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able to leave? Please, I'll take any option at all. I'm asking you to work with me here. We need a door. We need a door of some kind. I can work with any kind of door as long as it can open and lead from one room to another. I'm going to step away for just a moment, and I'm going to try to find us a door. Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Oh my god.
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. My God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked. Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right?
Can't see the...
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside,
He's not gonna talk to me no more? He's mad? You think this guy's mad at me? Is there a door here? He's mad at me, isn't he? Well, at least he finally shut up, but... There's still no door. I'm just stuck here. Wait, can I grab this ladder? Why he's mad at me? Let me click it again. Okay, the clock is over there. So why is it right there on the floor? Oh wait, I forgot about the clock. Okay.
but they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They
doesn't let me jump. I'm gonna keep skipping. This guy's getting me mad.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Oh no. Are we gonna flood? Are we gonna drown? Or maybe we need water to get up there. Let's see. Oh my god, what happened? I'm sorry, narrator. No, what happened? Can I get up? What? ¿Qué pasó? What happened? A ver, let me skip again. Oh. Let there be light! Okay, well, at least now we finally have a way out. Kinda. If only Stanley was so smart and grabbed this ladder. Oh, whoa. It's been so long. Let's keep skipping. Wait, what? Wait, this is not a scary game, right? Just making sure. I don't think this is a scary game. Let me out. Oh no! Wait a minute. Oh no! What happened? Well, at least we're finally out. I'm leaving. Fine, I'm not doing all that. I'm pressing the button again. What happened? Did my game just restart? No! Okay, well, there's an
All of his
achievement.
co-workers were gone. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy? Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks?
Please!
Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this trophy to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
No. Four, 1, 7. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, fine. 4, 1, 7. 4, 1, 7.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
I hate this guy. Oh, wait. 437. Oh.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Okay.
Now, back to door number 437.
Okay.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
The copy machine!
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Okay!
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
419, 419, 419, 419, 419, 419, 419, 419, 419, 419. Where is it? Wow.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416. Where is it? This guy's such a liar. I hate this guy. There is no 416.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
There's no 416.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Okay. Dude, just give me the trophy, man. Why is this one light? Oh, cool. Alright. Let me in, man. I'm really about to switch it up, man. Wait, what did I just do? Did I unlock something? Do I have to do it to every single one I can? Let's see. It's not letting me. Let me in, let me in, let me in. I just turned it off. Alright guys, hold on. Wait a minute, what if I turn every single computer off? Okay. Okay. I don't even know how I got on this. How did I get up here? Oh, like that. I don't even know. I don't know, man. This is not letting me.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Bruh!
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Bruh.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
That's annoying.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA. Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused. You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
No.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so there's a bunch of endings then.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He
Okay.
probably only got the job because of a family
That's
connection. That's how
crazy.
stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
What? This guy's just went crazy all of a sudden.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system
And you collapsed in front of your screen.
Yeah.
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
No.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
No quiero. Almost done. Almost done. Thank you, Stanley. Don't even know anymore. How do I do that? What do I do? Okay. I made up my mind. I'm gonna go.
Ah, second player. It's good. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Wow. Wow. I'm tired, guys. I'm tired. Do you think anything is gonna happen right now? Should I keep staying here or no? Just because it's boring now to wait and 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 wait. It's so boring to wait. Okay, let's just go. This guy sucks.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
Oh, my phone fell.
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. "I'm dreaming!" he yelled. "This is all a dream." Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Whoa.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Tengo miedo.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
Can I skip this guy?
And then she turned and ran.
I got hiccups. I tengo sueño. I think I restarted again, sadly. Nope, we restarted. Okay, let's see if I can get the achievement again.
A soft wind blew up. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy? Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks? Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Hold on.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ay, tengo.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What if I go up this time? My head hurts.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out. Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow! I'm bolted to the edge of my seat. Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
That's funny.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
Oh my God. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this. Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
Wow, this sucks.
All right, I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Okay.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive. You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Oh, God.
There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises, to have to think and to anticipate, and then to marvel at the eventual reveal? This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years, and it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley, because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why, oh, I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you, so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good, we're here.
It's something new. Uh,
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
Wait a minute. Hold on, guys. Hungry is healthy human. What? Whoa. This gives me some liminal vibes,
yes,
though.
Here it is, just through this door.
Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. What if I go back? Okay. I guess I have to continue. This gives me subliminal vibes. I don't know if you guys seen me. I'll play that game if you guys want me to play it. It's a good game too. Let's go.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, my friends. What's a phone call?
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
What? What?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take, too much for any man to take. He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans, half sobs, the guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going. Here on the floor he lay prone, paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour. But when at last he began to move about and survey the situation, he found a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could it mean? Was it a sign of hope for Stanley's future? Alas, it was not. For although this keypad guarded the terrible secret of Stanley's past, it had been assigned a 4-digit code so devious and so random that no man could ever hope to guess it. 2845.
Oh my god, I was
Statistically, nearly impossible to get, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random.
Quit to menu. Let me cancel the game. Alright, guys. So I'm gonna start streaming now. 1 hour and 30 minutes. That's not bad. Guys. Let me see.
This is the story of
I'm gonna speed on it.
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it
speedrunning
mean?
this.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Let me in! I need a speed run!
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Need a speed run, man. Okay, we're speed running this.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Sure.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
4 minutes, man.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machine...
I think that was the speed run, no?
Blackness, and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Okay.
Was it over? Yes! He had won! He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
Come on.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
I'm trying to.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
No.
And Stanley was happy.
Did I get the achievement? No? Okay. Well, that sucks. Alright, guys. I'm gonna leave it here. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!